This is All India Radio. We now bring you a special news program on COVID-19. Good morning. I'm Sunil Verma and with me is Vaibhav Srivastav. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails role of shopkeepers and traders for ensuring supply of essential commodities during lockdown. Health Ministry says 54 districts have not reported any new corona case over the past 2 weeks. Lockdown relaxations come into force with certain conditions in non-hotspot areas from today. No relaxations in containment zones. Telangana extends lockdown period till 7th of May. Maharashtra government declares Pune, Thane and Pimpri-Chinchwad as containment zones. Over 36,659 crore rupees transferred by using direct benefit transfer in bank accounts of more than 16 crore beneficiaries during lockdown. Leading sportspersons call upon people to make masks and stay safe at home. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the contribution of shopkeepers in India's fight against COVID-19. In a series of tweets, Mr. Modi said, small business owners and shopkeepers have contributed significantly in maintaining social system during the lockdown period. The Prime Minister said the lockdown is being successfully implemented because of positive role played by certain sections. Mr. Modi said, it is hard to imagine what would have happened if small business owners and shopkeepers did not risk their lives to provide essential items to people. The Prime Minister said, the country will not forget the service to the nation by shopkeepers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged the people of the country to come together in their fight against the coronavirus outbreak. In a post on LinkedIn, Mr. Modi said COVID-19 does not see race, religion, color, caste, creed, language or borders before striking. The Prime Minister said our response and conduct thereafter should attach primacy to unity and brotherhood. Talking about how India can capitalize on the rapidly changing global industry, he said, with the right blend of the physical and the virtual, India can emerge as the global nerve center of complex modern multinational supply chains in the post-COVID-19 world. Mr. Modi urged the people to rise to that occasion and seize this opportunity. The Prime Minister appealed to the youth and professionals to adopt a new business model that attaches primacy to care for the poor as well as the planet. He said the next big ideas from India should find global relevance and application. Mr. Modi said they should have the ability to drive a positive change not merely in India but for the entire humankind.
Central government will allow certain relaxations from today in the notified services in areas without hotspots. In the wake of extension of national lockdown till 3rd of May, a series of directives have been put in place to ensure a strict compliance of lockdown. Operation of the fishing aquaculture industry, movement of fish and fish products and workers of all these activities are allowed. The guideline also allows operations of tea, coffee and rubber plantations with a maximum of 50% workers. Poultry farms, livestock farming activity are allowed. Food processing industries in rural areas, manufacture of IT hardware, coal production, mines and mineral production, manufacturing units of packaging material have been allowed to operate. A detailed report from our correspondent.
These limited exemptions will be operationalized by states, union territories, district administrations based on strict compliance to the existing guidelines. All agricultural and horticultural activities including farming operation by farmers and farm workers in field, agencies engaged in procurement of agriculture products including MSP operations, mandis operated by Agriculture Produce Market Committee, shops of agriculture machinery will remain fully functional during the time. In addition, all finance related institutions and health-related service will remain fully functional. In a major relaxation, services provided by self-employed persons like electrician, IT repairs, plumbers, motor mechanics and carpenters will also be allowed to operate in such areas which is not demarcated as containment zones. The guidelines also stated that work at construction projects where workers are available on site and no workers are required to be brought in from outside to begin in such municipalities or municipal corporations. Private vehicles for emergency services including medical and veterinary care and for procuring essential commodities would also be allowed. Industries operating in rural areas and outside the limits of municipal corporation and municipalities and manufacturing and other industrial establishment with access control in special economic zones and export-oriented units, industrial estates and industrial townships will be allowed to function. Courier services, cold storage, private security services, hotels accommodating people stranded due to lockdown have been allowed to operate. Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
Relaxations in lockdown are going to rejuvenate rural activities in the Leh district. The district administration is expecting the seasonal and routine activities which are going to start from tomorrow in the countryside.
After relaxations in lockdown, the agriculture activities and irrigational works are going to pick up pace. Agriculture and allied sectors, food processing units, irrigational works, Mahatma Gandhi Narega works, minor road repairs and public utility works are given relaxation, provided with maintenance of social distancing and personal hygiene facilities at workplaces. The Leh district administration has also exempted industrial activities in rural areas from lockdown. Keeping the relaxations in view, the panchayats, block development members and SDMs along with the police department have a greater role in ensuring the social distancing and implementation of other advisories by the administration. Ramesh Chandra for All India Radio News, Leh.
I beg your pardon, the district administration of the Leh district is expecting the seasonal and routine activities which are going to start from today. Talking to All India Radio in its bilingual phone-in program, Dr. Lieutenant General Ved Chaturvedi, Senior Consultant in Department of Rheumatology and Clinical Immunology in Sir Ganga Ram Hospital, New Delhi, has said that people must follow the government's decision of selective relaxation.
गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ सिलेक्टिव रिलैक्सेशन वर्ड यूज किया है और इसको इंटेलिजेंटली हमें फॉलो करना है. जैसे खेती संबंधित चीजें हैं उनके लिए एक रिलैक्सेशन रखा गया है. जो कृषि से रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज हैं सिर्फ किसान को ही नहीं सारी जनता को ये जरूर पता चल गया है एक व्यक्ति से दूसरे व्यक्ति में कैसे फैलती है, तो उसका थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बना के रखना पड़ेगा.
Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha secretariats will resume work from today. According to an order, the Lok Sabha secretariat has asked all officers of the joint secretary rank and above to join the office, while other staff will also work on rotational basis. The Rajya Sabha secretariat has also issued a similar order asking all its officers of the rank of joint secretary and above to attend office on all working days. The secretariat staff have been asked to ensure that social distancing norms are observed while working.
A total of 1,738 fresh confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country in the last 24 hours, taking the total number to 16,116. As many as 2,302 patients have recovered and have been discharged from the hospitals, while 519 patients have died. No new case has been reported in Mahe in Puducherry and in Kodagu district of Karnataka in the last 28 days. Briefing media in New Delhi, Health Ministry spokesman said 54 districts from 23 states and union territories have not reported fresh cases in the last 14 days.
माहे इन पुडुचेरी और कोडागु इन कर्नाटका में पिछले 28 दिनों से कोई केस नहीं आया है. इसके साथ ही तो 54 ऐसे एडिशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं बिसाइड द 2 अबव डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स इन 23 स्टेट्स एंड यूनियन टेरिटरीज जहां पिछले 14 दिनों से कोई केस नहीं आया है.
He said 755 dedicated hospitals and 1,389 dedicated healthcare centers in the country are working for the treatment of critical patients. The Home Ministry spokesperson said the centre has issued SOP for movement of stranded migrant labourers and greater attention should be paid to the labourers' welfare, including quality of meals being provided to them in relief camps. Indian Council of Medical Research spokesperson informed over 3.86 lakh COVID-19 tests have been done so far in the country. He also said 70 different groups of scientists are currently working on vaccine for COVID-19. Wheat crop harvesting has reached around 67% of the total area under cultivation so far. The statewide Harvesting has also increased and reached to 95% in Madhya Pradesh, 85% in Rajasthan and 65% in Uttar Pradesh. The Agriculture Ministry said harvesting is at its peak in Haryana, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, and it is likely to be completed by the end of this month. More from our correspondent.
Of the pulses sown in 161 lakh hectares, harvesting has been completed for gram, lentil, urad, moong and field pea. For sugarcane, out of the total sown in over 54 lakh hectares, harvesting has been completed in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Punjab. In Uttar Pradesh, 75 to 80% has been completed and this will continue till mid-May. Besides, Rabi rice sown in 28 lakh hectares across Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Kerala, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura and West Bengal is in initial stages of harvesting since the grain is still in the feeling stage and harvesting time would vary. The Agriculture Ministry said summer sowing in the country as on 17th of this month is 36% higher compared to last year during the corresponding period. The rainfall received in the season has also been 14% higher compared to last year. The total summer crop area has increased to over 52 lakh hectares from 38 lakh hectares from the corresponding period last year. With the pain, Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
Food Corporation of India, FCI, has moved 158 train loads carrying about 4,42,000 tons of food grains to northeastern states during 25 days of lockdown. This includes 22,000 tons of wheat and 4,20,000 tons of rice. Consumer Affairs Ministry said due to its difficult terrain and limited rail access, it poses unique challenges from the logistics perspective. It has been the consistent endeavour of FCI to ensure uninterrupted supply of rice and wheat to northeastern states, considering the high dependence on public distribution system in the region.
Directorate General of Civil Aviation has directed airlines to stop taking bookings. In its circular for all airlines, the aviation regulator said no decision to commence operation of domestic and international flights with effect from 4th May has been taken yet, and it asked them to refrain from booking tickets. It also said the airlines will be given sufficient notice and time for restarting of operations. The Central Board of Direct Taxes is revising the return forms for the financial year 2019-20, which shall be notified by the end of this month. This is being done in order to enable income taxpayers to avail full benefit of various timeline extensions up to 30th of June granted by the centre due to COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has said that India and Kazakhstan are strategic partners, and cooperation and demonstration of solidarity during challenging times such as COVID-19 pandemic further strengthens the bond of friendship. He was responding to Kazakhstan's President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev's tweet thanking India for donation of medical supplies to contain the coronavirus pandemic. The Kazakhstan president said this high mark of friendship and solidarity was made even at a time when India banned export of certain drugs abroad.
India has slammed Pakistani leadership for making bizarre comments on New Delhi's handling of COVID-19, saying Islamabad is making baseless allegations against its neighbours to shift the focus from the abysmal handling of its internal affairs. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Anurag Srivastav said, instead of concentrating on fighting COVID-19, they're making allegations against their neighbours. He said, on the subject of minorities, they would be well advised to address the concerns of their own dwindling minority communities, which have been truly discriminated against. India has reiterated its support to global health agenda and said it looks forward towards working with G20 member countries to pursue unified efforts towards mitigation of COVID-19. In his statement at G20 Health Ministers meeting, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harshvardhan said, India, as a global leader in pharmaceuticals, has stepped in to make sure drugs like hydroxychloroquine are supplied to countries around the world. The minister pointed out that the results of the lockdown are realized when case doubling rate, which was about 3.4 days on the 17th of March, dropped to 4.4 days by the 25th of March and is currently about 7.4 days.
This is All India Radio bringing you a special news program on COVID-19. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails the role of shopkeepers and traders for ensuring supply of essential commodities during lockdown. Health Ministry says 54 districts have not reported any new corona case over the past 2 weeks. Lockdown relaxations come into force with certain conditions in non-hotspot areas from today. No relaxations in the containment zones. Telangana extends lockdown period till the 7th of May. Maharashtra government declares Pune, Thane and Pimpri Chinchwad as containment zones. Over 36,659 crore rupees transferred by using direct benefit transfer in bank accounts of more than 16 crore beneficiaries during the lockdown. And leading sportspersons call upon people to make masks and stay safe at home. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. More than 36,659 crore rupees have been transferred by using direct benefit transfer (DBT) in the bank accounts of more than 16 crore beneficiaries during the COVID-19 lockdown. A report.
The total direct benefit transfer amount disbursed has increased from 22% in 2018-19 to 45% in 2019-20. During the lockdown, the DBT payments under all the central sector and centrally sponsored schemes amounted to over 27,442 crore rupees in the accounts of over 11 crore 42 lakh beneficiaries. The schemes include PM Kisan, Mahatma Gandhi National Employment Guarantee Scheme, Prime Minister's Matru Vandana Yojana, among others. Payments were also made under the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana and 500 rupees was credited in the women account holders of Jan Dhan accounts. This has resulted in disbursement of 9,930 crore rupees. Many state governments like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Tripura and others have used DBT to transfer cash in bank accounts through 180 welfare schemes to over 4 crore 50 lakh beneficiaries. With Dipendra, Suparna Saikya, AIR News, Delhi.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has said that his government has decided not to relax lockdown restrictions in the national capital as of now. He said Delhi government will assess the situation again after 1 week. He said coronavirus has started spreading in Delhi, hence containment zones are increasing, but the situation remains under control. Mr. Kejriwal said there have been instances where people without symptoms have been found to be infected by COVID-19. The Chief Minister cited the Tablighi Jamaat Markaz incident as the reason for the spread of the virus, pointing out that Delhi accounts for 12% of the cases due to Tablighi Jamaat detected across the country. Meanwhile, the Delhi government has extended its list of cluster containment zones to 79 to contain the spread of COVID-19. The 3 new additions made to the list of containment zones are area around plot number 1294 in Kapashera, EA block area in Indarpuri and Tilak Vihar area in Tilak Nagar, New Delhi. Orders have been given to seal these demarcated zones under the Operations Shield of the Delhi government.
In Gujarat, the total number of COVID-19 cases has gone up to 1,743, with 139 new cases reported yesterday. While the government is trying to control the COVID-19 pandemic in the cities like Ahmedabad, Surat and Vadodara, economic activities are also set to gear up in the rural areas of the state from today. More from our correspondent.
Gujarat government has formulated rules and regulations to gear up economic activities in the rural areas. Industrial units outside the municipal and Nagarpalika's limit can start functioning from today in one shift of maximum 12 hours. Wages would be hiked according to the working hours of workers. They should get half an hour break after working of 6 hours. Such industrial units cannot hire female workers or employees after 7 p.m. It has been also decided to regularize the working of all government offices with 33% staff of class 3 and class 4 from today. Government has also announced that the process of direct bank transfer of rupees 1,000 for the month of April would be initiated in tribal districts. 66 lakh card holders in 6 tribal districts under the National Food Security Act will get this benefit. Yogesh Pandya, AR News, Ahmedabad.
In Maharashtra, Thane district, Pune city and its neighbouring Pimpri Chinchwad have been declared containment zones in the light of the surge in COVID-19 cases, thus imposing further restrictions on people's movement. All the restrictions in place under the ongoing lockdown will remain in force without any change. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
Order issued by Thane District Collector Rajesh Narvekar stated that the areas classified as the containment zone in Thane District include Municipal Corporation limits of Thane, Navi Mumbai, Mira Bhayandar, Kalyan Dombivli, Ulhasnagar and Bhiwandi Nizampur. Areas under the Municipal Councils of Ambarnath, Kulgaon Badlapur and Nagar Panchayats of Shahpur and Murbad, besides the entire Thane Jilla Parishad area will also fall under the containment zone. Pune Municipal Corporation Commissioner Shekhar Gaikwad in another order declared entire Pune city as containment zone. As per the orders, the entry and exit of people, barring those carrying out essential services into and outside the corporation limits, has been prohibited. Action will be taken against those found roaming in the cities unnecessarily. Sonali Ghadiyar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
Telangana government has decided to extend the lockdown till 7th of May. The state cabinet also decided not to give any exemption to any sector as suggested by the central government. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao said night curfew and all other restrictions under implementation of the state will continue till the 7th of May. He also asked air travellers not to come to Telangana till 7th of May as lockdown will continue. He further appealed to people not to congregate for religious activities, including during the month of Ramzan. In Odisha, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has given the Sarpanchs of Gram Panchayats the powers of district collectors in their respective jurisdictions to fight COVID-19 pandemic. The move is directed towards facilitating a smooth and seamless return of Odia people stranded in other states and wanting to return after the withdrawal of the nationwide knockdown. A report.
In a historic move, Sarpanches will be given the power of district collector in Gram Panchayats for effective management of coronavirus outbreak. Every Panchayat will have a registration facility and community-based monitoring will be conducted by Gram Panchayats. Those who are returning from other states will register themselves in the Panchayats. The returnees will be kept in a 14-day quarantine. The state government will provide free food, accommodation and treatment to them. Meanwhile, the state has reported 61 positive COVID-19 cases so far. Itishri Singh Rathore, AI News, Cuttack.
In Tamil Nadu, 105 people were confirmed yesterday to be positive for COVID-19 disease, taking the total to 1,477. This is the first time the figure has crossed 100 since April 12th. However, 46 people have been discharged from various hospitals since yesterday. More from our correspondent.
The central government installations in the state lend their wholehearted support to the authorities in tiding over the COVID-19 challenges. The Ordnance Clothing Factory at Avadi in Chennai, a defense production unit, is working relentlessly to supply over 30,000 coveralls and 4 lakh surgical masks for distribution to hospitals throughout the country. It has dispatched the first consignment of about 25,000 surgical masks along with many coveralls a couple of days back. Meanwhile, the Southern Railway has reintroduced the Parcel Cargo Express train. Among other essential things, it has transported more than 120 tons of medical supplies and medical equipment till yesterday. Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
Karnataka Chief Minister's office has issued a statement that the present lockdown measures will continue till tomorrow. Earlier, it was planned to relax a few norms in the lockdown and allow 33% of state government employees to attend office starting today. But last night, this was withheld. The statement said a new order regarding the relaxation will be issued tomorrow. Various initiatives have been taken at the Gram Panchayat level to ease people's lives amidst the COVID-19 lockdown in South Sikkim district. These initiatives related to disseminating information, creating awareness and distributing relief packages have been taken by panchayats and coordinated by the block administrative centers.
Poklok Nandugaon Block Administrative Center has conducted various activities related to COVID-19 at the household level and at educational institutions. These include distribution of hand wash, hand sanitizers, soap, phenol, water buckets and masks to 12 schools of the area. Awareness sessions involving health workers, sanitization and cleanliness drives have been conducted at schools. The Panchayat has also provided relief materials to migrant and stranded laborers along with local laborers. Block Development Officer of Poklok Nandugam Block Administrative Center, Tenzing Bhutia, speaks about the initiatives.
In compliance to his direction, our BSc also conducted several awareness programs. As of now, the BSc is able to distribute packages to 200 stranded laborers and about 1430 rural underprivileged. Additional left out list of 193 rural poor has been submitted to the government through district collector.
The village administration is also undertaking awareness drives involving ASA workers with Saikat Sarkar, Namo Dikshit, South Sikkim for All India Radio.
Leading sportspersons have called upon people to make masks and stay safe at home. They have joined team #MaskForce. People can also make their own masks and join the Mask Force.
आप अपनी पूरी फैमिली के साथ हमें चेयर करते हैं और आज मैं आपकी पूरी फैमिली से ही बात करने आया हूँ। टीम इंडिया का हिस्सा होना एक बहुत गर्व की बात है। आज एक उससे भी बड़ी टीम बनने जा रही है, टीम मास्क फोर्स। नहीं समझे?
जैसे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने कोरोना वायरस से लड़ने के लिए तरह तरह के टास्क फोर्स बनाए हैं,
उसी तरह हम 130 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानियों को भी अपने घरों में कोरोना वायरस के खिलाफ बनानी है एक मास्क फोर्स।
मास्क फोर्स का हिस्सा बनना बहुत ही आसान है। बस घर बैठे बैठे अपने लिए एक मास्क बनाइए
और घर के बाहर इस मास्क को हमेशा पहनना है।
ये किसी भी साफ कॉटन के कपड़े से बनाया जा सकता है।
कम ऑन इंडिया, मास्क बनाओ और मास्क फोर्स का हिस्सा बन जाओ। और हाँ, याद रहे, साथ ही 20 सेकंड तक हाथ भी धोने हैं और सामाजिक दूरी भी बनाए रखनी है। ये है मेरा मास्क।
मास्क घर बैठे आसानी से कैसे बनाना है, इसकी सारी जानकारी आपको आरोग्य सेतु ऐप पर मिल जाएगी। आज ही डाउनलोड कर लीजिए।
In our series, Experts Speak, we bring you views of leading medical experts in COVID-19. Dr. Anant Mohan, head of pulmonary medicine AIIMS, has advised people not to take medicines like hydroxychloroquine or anti-malarial without a prescription by a doctor.
Please do not take medicines such as azithromycin, other antibiotics, antivirals or hydroxychloroquine or other anti-malarials without a proper prescription by a doctor. Do not self-medicate.
Dr. Neeraj Nishchal, Associate Professor AIIMS, suggested to the people to stay at their homes to avoid infection.
This is a new virus, so it has got a very big ego. It will not come to your house unless you go out and invite it. So stay home, stay safe.
As part of our Mythbuster and Fact Check series, we bring you verified updates to prevent rumors and misinformation from spreading. The government has dismissed a news report that a 20% cut in central government pensions is being planned. It has termed the news as false. In a tweet, Ministry of Finance has clarified that there will be no cut in pension disbursements. The ministry also clarified that salaries and pensions will not be affected by government cash management instructions.
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its bilingual live phone-in program today will bring you a special discussion on COVID-19. Dr. Mala Srivastav, Senior Consultant, Sir Gangaram Hospital, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the experts on toll-free telephone number 1-800-115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR.
And now an overview of today's newspapers covering the COVID-19 stories. The top headline in the Times of India states, COVID-19 spreading fast, can't ease lockdown in city now, says Kejriwal. CM worried as Delhi cases hit 2,000 mark is the headline in the Hindustan Times. Business Standard writes, government backtracks on e-tailers selling non-essential items, whereas the Hindustan Times headlines, non-essential deliveries by e-tailers remain prohibited. Now, the Times of India reports of the biggest spike in COVID numbers yet as Maharashtra, Gujarat report huge spurt. The paper reveals that entire Pune has been declared a containment zone. Migrant labour can now move within state of work is the top story in Financial Express. Business Standard states that this is possible with riders. Even the best of banks corporate India to plumb new depths, reports Financial Express. Another news item in the paper reveals that India's competitors in export markets, including China, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Indonesia, are aided by fiscal bounties compared to India. And finally, RBI data reveals that due to the lockdown, digital transactions have risen sharply, reports the Indian Express.
And now, before we end the special news program on COVID-19, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails role of shopkeepers and traders for ensuring supply of essential commodities during lockdown. Health Ministry says 54 districts have not reported any new corona case over the past 2 weeks. Lockdown relaxations come into force with certain conditions in non-hotspot areas from today. No relaxations in containment zones. Telangana extends lockdown period till the 7th of May. Maharashtra government declares Pune, Thane and Pimpri Chinchwad as containment zones. Over 36,659 crore rupees transferred by using direct benefit transfer in bank accounts of more than 16 crore beneficiaries during lockdown. Leading ex-sportspersons call upon people to make masks and stay safe at home. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website, newsonair.com. And with that, we end the special news program on COVID-19.